High blood pressure has a strange way of hiding in plain sight, especially during the night when most people believe the body is completely resting. But in reality, the night can be one of the most critical times for cardiovascular stress, because while the body should naturally relax during sleep, many seniors experience the opposite due to accumulated stress, poor sleep quality, and an overactive nervous system that keeps the heart working harder than it should. During healthy sleep, blood pressure is supposed to dip, giving the heart and blood vessels a chance to recover. But when the body remains tense, this dip does not happen properly, and blood pressure stays elevated for hours without any obvious symptoms. Stress plays a major role here because worries, anxiety, unresolved thoughts, and even subtle physical tension keep stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline active during the night, and these hormones signal the blood vessels to tighten rather than relax. As we age, the nervous system becomes more sensitive, making it easier for emotional or physical stress to disrupt sleep and harder for the body to fully switch into repair mode. Many seniors wake up several times a night, feel restless, or notice their heart beating more strongly when trying to fall asleep. And these are often signs that the body is not reaching the deep, restorative stages of sleep where blood pressure regulation improves. Poor sleep quality also interferes with the balance of hormones that control fluid levels, heart rate, and blood vessel tone, which further contributes to nighttime blood pressure problems. Even if daytime readings appear acceptable, consistently high nighttime blood pressure increases the risk of heart disease, stroke, and kidney strain over time. Another hidden factor is that stress during the day does not simply disappear at night. Instead, it often carries over, especially if the evening routine is filled with stimulating activities, heavy meals, excessive screen time, or unresolved emotional tension. The brain continues processing these signals, keeping the sympathetic nervous system active and preventing the parasympathetic system from taking over, which is essential for lowering heart rate and blood pressure. This is why addressing nighttime habits is so important for seniors, because medications alone may not fully correct the problem if the body never truly relaxes during sleep. Understanding that high blood pressure can silently worsen at night shifts the focus from only morning routines to creating calm, supportive evenings that prepare the body for rest. When seniors begin to see nighttime as an opportunity for healing rather than just sleep, small changes in routine, relaxation, and nutrition can start to make a meaningful difference, helping the body feel safer, calmer, and more balanced while resting. What a senior eats before bed may seem like a small detail, but it can quietly influence how the body behaves throughout the entire night, especially when it comes to blood pressure and heart strain. As the evening approaches, the body begins shifting away from activity and toward repair. Digestion slows, stress hormones are meant to decrease, and the nervous system prepares for rest. When the wrong foods are eaten late at night, such as heavy meals, sugary snacks, or salty processed foods, this natural transition is disrupted, keeping the heart and blood vessels under unnecessary pressure. On the other hand, gentle and nutrient-rich foods can support the body's nighttime rhythm, allowing blood pressure to settle instead of staying elevated. For seniors, this balance becomes even more important because aging affects how the body handles sodium, fluids, and stress, making it easier for poor food choices to push blood pressure higher during sleep. Certain foods eaten before bed can increase insulin spikes, trigger inflammation, or overwork the digestive system, all of which send stress signals throughout the body and prevent full relaxation. When digestion is strained late at night, blood is diverted toward the stomach instead of allowing blood vessels to fully relax, and this can maintain higher blood pressure levels through the night. In contrast, light and natural foods that are easy to digest help avoid this internal stress and create a more peaceful environment for the heart. Seniors often assume that skipping food at night is better, but this can also backfire because low blood sugar during sleep may trigger stress hormone release, causing the heart rate and blood pressure to rise unexpectedly. The key is not eating more, but eating smarter, choosing foods that provide steady nutrients without stimulation. Evening nutrition also influences sleep quality, which is deeply connected to blood pressure regulation. When sleep is shallow or broken, the body fails to complete important repair processes and blood pressure may not drop as it should. Certain foods support the production of calming neurotransmitters and sleep hormones, helping the brain and body reach deeper stages of rest. This creates a chain reaction where better sleep leads to calmer nerves, more relaxed blood vessels, and improved blood flow. For seniors, who often experience fragmented sleep, this supportive effect can be especially meaningful. Over time, consistent nighttime food choices help train the body to expect relaxation rather than stimulation in the evening hours. This routine signals safety to the nervous system, allowing it to lower alertness and reduce cardiovascular strain. Instead of relying solely on medications or morning habits, seniors can use thoughtful evening nutrition as a tool to support heart health naturally while the body rests. When the right foods are chosen before bed, the night becomes an active healing period rather than a time when silent damage continues unchecked. Nighttime nutrition plays a powerful role in helping the body follow its natural rhythm, especially when it comes to allowing blood pressure to dip during sleep the way it is meant to. In a healthy body, blood pressure gradually decreases at night as the nervous system relaxes and the heart rate slows, giving the cardiovascular system a much-needed period of rest. However, for many seniors, this dipping pattern becomes blunted or disappears entirely, often due to stress, poor sleep, or imbalanced evening habits. What is eaten in the hours before bed can either support or interfere with this process. The body interprets food as a signal, and heavy, sugary, or processed foods send a message of alertness rather than rest, keeping insulin levels high and activating stress responses that prevent blood vessels from relaxing fully. When blood vessels remain tense, blood pressure stays elevated through the night, increasing long-term risk. Gentle nighttime nutrition, on the other hand, helps guide the body toward calm by stabilizing blood sugar, supporting electrolyte balance, and reducing digestive stress. This creates an internal environment where the parasympathetic nervous system can take over, allowing the heart and arteries to ease into recovery. Seniors benefit especially from this support because aging bodies often respond more strongly to dietary triggers and the margin for error becomes smaller. Even modest improvements in nighttime habits can have outsized effects on overnight blood pressure patterns. Sleep quality acts as the bridge between nutrition and blood pressure dipping because deep, uninterrupted sleep allows hormonal systems that regulate circulation to function properly. When sleep is supported by calming foods, the body is more likely to experience the restorative stages of sleep associated with reduced heart rate and relaxed blood vessels. This natural dip reduces strain on the cardiovascular system and protects delicate tissues from pressure-related damage. Another important factor is inflammation, which can increase blood vessel stiffness and resist nighttime relaxation. Certain nighttime foods help counter inflammation while avoiding triggers that worsen it. Over time, this reduces resistance within the arteries and encourages smoother blood flow during rest. Hydration status also plays a role, as dehydration can thicken blood and increase pressure, while gentle hydration from foods supports healthier circulation without disrupting sleep. Consistency is what allows nighttime nutrition to truly shape blood pressure behavior, because the body thrives on predictable patterns. When seniors eat calming, supportive foods in the evening on a regular basis, the body learns to associate nightfall with safety and rest rather than stimulation. This learned response helps reinforce the natural blood pressure dip night after night. While these changes may feel subtle in the moment, their impact accumulates quietly over weeks, lowering overall cardiovascular stress. By viewing nighttime nutrition As an active part of blood pressure care, rather than an afterthought, seniors can reclaim the night as a time of healing, allowing the heart to rest more deeply and wake up better prepared for the demands of the day. Bananas are often seen as a simple and ordinary fruit, but for seniors dealing with high blood pressure, they can quietly play a very important role, especially when eaten at the right time and in the right amount. One of the main reasons bananas support healthy blood pressure is their high potassium content, a mineral that works in balance with sodium inside the body. Sodium tends to pull water into the bloodstream, increasing blood volume and putting extra pressure on blood vessel walls, while potassium helps the body release excess sodium through urine, easing that pressure naturally. As people age, the kidneys often become less efficient at balancing sodium, which makes potassium even more important for maintaining healthy blood pressure levels. Including potassium-rich foods like bananas helps restore this balance without stressing the body. When potassium intake is steady, blood vessels are better able to relax, improving circulation and reducing resistance in the arteries. This effect becomes especially beneficial at night, when the body is designed to slow down and recover. Bananas also provide a gentle source of carbohydrates that help stabilize blood sugar rather than causing sharp spikes. Stable blood sugar reduces the release of stress hormones that can raise blood pressure during sleep. For seniors who may be more sensitive to blood sugar fluctuations, this stabilization can prevent nighttime awakenings and tension. In addition to potassium, bananas contain magnesium, another mineral that supports blood vessel relaxation and nerve signaling. Magnesium helps calm muscle contractions, including the muscles that surround arteries, allowing them to widen slightly and reduce pressure. This creates smoother blood flow and eases the workload on the heart. The combined effect of potassium and magnesium makes bananas uniquely supportive for cardiovascular health in a natural and gentle way. Another benefit of bananas is how easy they are to digest, which matters greatly before bed. Heavy or hard to digest foods can keep the digestive system active and raise internal stress, while bananas digest slowly and comfortably, allowing the body to remain in a relaxed state. This digestive ease helps the nervous system stay calm, encouraging the natural nighttime drop in blood pressure. For many seniors, even small dietary changes can make a noticeable difference over time. Eating half or one small banana in the evening can become a comforting routine that supports both sleep and heart health. While bananas are not a cure and should not replace medical treatment, they offer a natural way to assist the body's own blood pressure regulating systems. When used consistently as part of a balanced lifestyle, bananas help reduce sodium overload, relax blood vessels, and create a calmer internal environment that supports healthier blood pressure patterns during rest. Bananas do more than just provide potassium and magnesium. They also contain tryptophan, an amino acid that quietly works to improve sleep quality, which indirectly supports blood pressure regulation. Because better sleep allows the body's nervous system to relax and gives the heart and blood vessels a chance to recover overnight. Tryptophan in bananas is converted into serotonin and then into melatonin, the hormone responsible for signaling to the body that it is time to rest. This natural increase in melatonin helps seniors fall asleep more easily and stay asleep longer, reducing nighttime awakenings that can spike heart rate and blood pressure. When the nervous system is calm and the body is in a deep, restorative state, blood pressure naturally dips, giving the cardiovascular system a break that medications alone cannot provide. Sleep is not just rest for the mind, it is a critical period when the body repairs blood vessels, balances fluid levels, and regulates hormones that influence heart health. Even mild disruptions in sleep can prevent blood pressure from dipping as it should, maintaining strain on the heart and arteries. By eating a banana before bed, seniors are supporting both these restorative processes and providing essential minerals like potassium and magnesium at the same time. Portion control is important. because over-consuming any food before sleep can strain digestion and counteract these benefits. Half or one small banana is usually sufficient to provide the right balance of nutrients and calming effects without overloading the stomach. The act of eating the banana slowly and mindfully also reinforces relaxation. Chewing slowly and taking a few deep breaths, while enjoying the fruit signals to the nervous system that it is safe to shift into rest mode, reducing cortisol levels and calming the sympathetic nervous system that drives stress responses. Over time, this nightly habit can contribute to more consistent blood pressure readings and a greater sense of overall calm during sleep. In addition, the fiber in bananas supports gentle digestion and prevents sudden spikes in blood sugar, which is especially helpful for seniors who may experience blood sugar fluctuations that can indirectly raise blood pressure. Combined with other supportive nighttime habits like limiting heavy meals, reducing caffeine, and creating a calm sleep environment, a banana becomes a simple yet effective tool for cardiovascular health. The key is consistency. While the effects may not be immediate, practicing this small routine nightly allows the body to learn a rhythm of rest, relaxation, and repair. When sleep is supported and blood vessels are relaxed, the heart works more efficiently, and seniors may notice fewer episodes of nighttime tension, better energy in the morning, and gradual improvement in overall blood pressure management. Incorporating a banana as part of a thoughtful evening routine is not just about nutrition. It is about creating a calm, restorative environment for the body to heal itself naturally while resting.